I'm Tiasha Tonese, and I'm your lovely host of Sipping Hot Chocolate at the Round Table. And today we have Joshua Farmer with us.
This is a Scandalous Beats production.
Joshua, say hi to the audience.
What's good, y'all? How y'all doing?
Yeah, so it's been a long time I've been trying to get you on here and whatnot. You're a very busy man.
Be working.
So, yeah, working. Like, that's an understatement. So, Joshua, you do acting. You used to do music. You still do music, but you just put it in, like, films,
I do
right?
it for the films. Yeah, I kind of, came out of just a full artist mode.
Yeah.
I still love it, but acting was a before passion what led me to music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because Memphis didn't really have opportunities for acting like that, but the music kind of was like wide open.
Yes.
So I gravitated to that, and then full circle, I get to do what I originally wanted to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where are you from?
Memphis, North Memphis to be
North.
Yo, Hollywood. Yo.
Okay. So what school did you go to in North Memphis?
Went to Hollywood Elementary, and then we moved to Fraser. So I claimed both of them. I ended up going to Brookmead, Granby, Tresvant, and I started messing off in Raleigh, Craigmont, graduated from Raleigh, and I went to Northside. So I pretty much
all around,
was around the North.
Yeah, North. A shout out to North Memphis.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was it like when you were growing up?
It was fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up being able to be around a lot of characters.
Okay.
You know, and I adapted, to that. I was one of the ones they said was wise before their time type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I was just getting game, from the OGs and stuff. And
the OGs.
Yeah, my family, outside of the family. So it was fun times growing up in North Memphis, like Hollywood at that time. Even though you was going through, poverty and being in the hood, it was fun, though, because you didn't feel like you was going through something. You know what I'm saying?
When you're a kid, you don't know. You're oblivious to that.
Fun.
Right,
so It was really cool, though.
So were you a good kid or a bad kid?
I was a good, it's like this. I was a good guy, but a bad boy, so. That's
good guy, but a bad boy. Explain that to us.
It's like, I'm a really good guy, but I have bad ways. I'm a charmer, but I can be something else sometimes. Too.
Yeah, something serious.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
So I got in trouble, but I was really charmed to get myself out of a lot of that trouble. So
yeah. Did you run with the wrong crew or crowd or whatever?
I never ran with a crew or crowd. You had to run with me.
That was just you were the leader of the bad boys.
Yeah, because I came up, like I said, I came up under older people.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I was following.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was on my own, I always led. Anybody tell you, it's not, I'm just saying, people tell you, like, dude, move to the beat of his own drum. I didn't do nothing that I didn't want to do, and I damn sure ain't running up behind nobody. That just couldn't be me. I was really like, I had too many player ways to do that.
Player ways?
Yeah. Like, for real, like, to me, it just was
too many player ways.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you said player. You didn't even care.
I did just the truth.
I promote that.
Yeah, I was like on my own little thing. So
yeah. Okay, you were saying your tattoo said what?
See, say it. Good guy, bad boy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a real thing. It's not just me talking like smooth criminal type of thing.
Oh.
Not like illegal, but I'm saying like I'm a charmer though. So
he said not like illegal. Okay?
Yeah, not illegal.
Yeah,
but Michael Jackson.
Right. Big thing. So speaking of Michael Jackson, what are some of the music that you like? Some of the artists that you grew up listening to?
I grew up Bobby Brown, Keith Sweat, Mike, Tina Turner. All the oldest. My dad.
Because the older people were.
The older people. My dad had a juke joint.
Oh.
So I was a kid in a juke joint. So I grew up on like the real entertainment part, and that's what I gravitated to.
Okay.
Watching those people really entertain.
Okay.
I was really like fascinated with it at a young age. I didn't start listening to rap until really Yo Gotti was my first favorite rapper.
Okay.
But my cousin would listen to 3 6, Gangsta Black, all this. I heard it, but I was like, it's cool, but I didn't just get it. I was more so into like the boy bands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. You know, I was like one. I
What
had
about
already
Boyz
had like
II
a
Men?
flip. Yeah, Boys the Man. That was my thing. You know, like real music. So I didn't get into rapping until about Yo Gotti. That was like when I was like, man, I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I know you good.
Yeah, because I wanted to hear what you were going to say about the boy band.
The boy band, yeah, Boys the Men, all them. But a lot of people trip out when I say NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. They're like, what? I'm like, yeah.
Not
Like, even
you.
though I was in the hood, it's like it was still music. That's why I said I moved to the beat of my own drum. It wasn't
Yeah.
like, and people knew I liked this stuff. It wasn't like I hated it. It's like, what you
You're
gonna say to me?
versatile.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I like it. So what?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right. And so, what's your favorite genre?
R&B.
R&B?
You know, that's why in my music, if you really listen, I'm very melodic.
Mhm.
I can't really sing, but I can hold a note. I can have a tune. That's always been my thing because I grew up on R&B.
What are some of the artists that you worked with?
Dolph, Future, Gotti, Bag, Moneybag. I know I'm leaving some people off. Don Trill.
I want to interview Don.
Yeah, he good people.
Oh, yeah.
We had some good stuff. Young Jock.
Okay.
I did shows with Migos, Lucha, Future. Like, I was really doing a lot of stuff with music.
Yeah.
Like Rich on the Corn. You can go back and like a lot of this stuff is, I'm going to bring it out my archive on YouTube because I had archived at one point. But like, this is like proof of you can go watch this stuff and
That's right.
see it. I was really traveling hard with the music.
Yeah. So for some of you all that do not know, tell them who you are as far as your music goes.
Music, I was Schoolboy. Mr. I Want to Be Her Man.
I Want to Be Your Man.
I have the infamous classic twerk song.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're still playing to this day. And we actually just did like a kind of sort of remix to it with me, Trap Beckham, and STMG, DJ J Woods. So that's, by the time y'all see this, it will be out. It's called Clap.
Yes, yes. Because that right there, I'm talking about. I was like, yes, he's talking about me. Okay. I was like, he was like the way Lil Mama dancing made me wanna. I was like, yeah. You know, so
that was it. That's how I came up with it, though.
I wasn't a twerker. I'm still not, but it still was like,
as long as you got a bop, it's good enough.
Yeah, that beat was on point. The music was on point. So yeah, what shift your, like your viewpoint or your perspective to like slow down with the music?
The way the industry was going, it started seeming like it wasn't about the talent anymore. More about the numbers and more about social media, and I ain't like that. I'm more of a creator, and I'm all about the creation part of it, not about the numbers and what can go viral. I just like creating. So when you take that away, you kind of take away what I loved about it.
Right.
And so it's no fun anymore like it used to be, Then it's kind of like it became too overcrowded the wrong way. You just start letting anybody in, and it's kind of like, how do you supposed to take that when you didn't fought so hard to be in this position? You know what I'm saying? Now I got to just be next to somebody that just threw something together. And it's like, I'm cool then. It's time to go another round.
So you don't think that you're needed in people that actually have a storyline, that actually create the music and put so much into the music? You don't think you all are needed in this time, day and time?
No, we definitely need it, but it's kind of one of them things. I'm not a forcer. So it's like, when y'all really want it, it'll be there.
Yeah.
Me and Prince DJ, we got an album right now that's amazing. I'm not just saying, it's really musical.
What's the name of it?
It's called Based on a True Story.
Nice.
It's a very great album.
It's out?
No, not yet. We're just holding it.
Okay.
Because it's no trend stuff on there. So this stuff can be played now or it can be played 10 years from now. It's just really good music. So I told them, when I know the people are back to just really want really good music, then we can put it out. So I'm not forcing the public to agree with me. It's like, if y'all want it quick, fast, and no substance, then cool. But when y'all ready for it, then we have something for you.
Well, I'm speaking for the people that's ready for it. We're ready for it. Like, we really are.
No, we got it. It's complete. We just got to put like the mix and mastering on it, and we'll put it out for sure.
Okay. Yep. Cool. Well, I'm looking forward to that. And I know Prince DJ, so he's a soulful guy and he has good music. So I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be dope for real.
I believe it. So are you rapping and holding the notes?
Yep. We switching up notes. Yeah, we switching up notes on there. So like, we really combine me and him together. Because he's like the singer version of me and I'm like the rapper version of him. So that's why we mix up well musically. Like, we get it.
Cool.
So we're going there. We got some masterpieces on that album for sure.
Cool.
Yep.
So who would you like to work with as far as like, I know you're doing movies, but if we were talking about this quality music that you're talking about putting out, who would you want to work with if they said, hey, I know you're done with music right now, but I want you to come on and do this album with me?
Drake for sure.
Okay.
Because he gets it.
Yeah.
Rod Wave, Derez Deshawn. Trying to see who else. Roddy Ricch, Ty Dolla $ign, like my melodic guys.
Yeah.
You know, my guys that really put them harmonies together and stuff like that. And Future again, because when we did our song, it was a little minute ago. Yeah. So I can only imagine what we'll do now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so that would be dope.
That. Yeah, it would be.
So
really
you'll come on and get back in there.
Oh, for sure. No, with people like that, it would be a no-brainer for sure. You know.
Okay. Because like now you're just syncing your music to like movies and things like that, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tell me about this acting because you're the man. You're the man. Okay.
I'm trying. No, I'm loving it because, like I said, it was my first passion. Yeah. A lot of people didn't know that. Like when I was in Craigmont, I took acting classes and media classes. Because they were the only, that's why I went to Craigmont. They were the only school that offered it besides Overton, I think. But when I said I'm having a blast, it's like how I felt doing music, you know. And now that I'm in it, it's everything I thought it would be, you know, when I was on the outside looking in. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why I'm elevating so much because I really put time into it. I'm not just like doing it because it's like a thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing it because I love doing it. So I'm studying scripts. I'm studying the character. I'm creating bios for the character. I'm dressing it up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really putting my time into it like that. So I'm having a blast with it. Yeah.
I was able to watch one of the films that you're in, and that was Afghanistan. Yes, that. Yeah. And you did a great job in that too.
I appreciate you. Killed trying to just provide for his baby. That's all he was trying to do.
Yeah. And so you did that, but I also was able to witness your audition, one of your auditions for
Voodoo Village.
Yes, and you got cast in that.
Yeah.
Voodoo Village that will be showing soon. Well, they'll be filming soon. Yeah. And so you came and you brought your A game.
Yeah. I was studying then. Like I was in the back room and I was doing what I do, creating a character bio, trying to understand who the character was. And that's why if you look at the audition, I walked up and I didn't say my name.
Right.
I said who I was portraying because that's who I was at that moment. And that's how deep I get into it. Like I really become the person.
Right.
You know, and I live through them with whatever it is. And I think that's why, like I say, the elevation of my acting is showcasing people like, hold up, he really doing it, like for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have an array of movies that you have done that's in your portfolio. Just tell the audience some of the movies that you're in so they can go and watch.
Let's see. Afghanistan, that's out now on Tubi. Tolerance is out on Tubi. Never Satisfied, it's on Tubi now. A Stripper's Dance. Code of Envy just came out. All these on Tubi. On Prime, I have The Setup and Omari, Season 1. And then on YouTube, Night Shift, it's an action-packed thriller. And then Facebook, I did like 3 shorts with Keith, Quest Films.
I did get to watch that.
Chosen and Marissa and Roderick, you know, with those. And then, like I said, me and Rip, we got so many. Everything on Tubi, really, me and Rip done.
Yeah.
And then in Night Shift, me and Marquino.
Okay.
So really, I give a lot of credit to Rip because he gave me that one role. And I've been knowing Rip since I was 17. I rapped with his son. His son was 5 at the time, Lil Chris.
Yes.
And I got him a song with Lil Chris, and he was in kindergarten.
Right.
So me and Rip have been in a relationship since I was in high school.
Nice.
So once him and his wife, Ms. Andrea, once they seen like how dedicated I was to that role they gave me and how good I did, we've been rolling ever since. So he really helped create, you know, the acting part for me because he gave me a really consistent platform to continue to release.
So with movies, are you wanting to write your own or?
No, I'm one of those people like, if you the plumber, you come do the plumbing. I'm not trying to do it. I'm big on understanding and focusing on what I'm supposed to be doing, and that's being the actor.
That's
being
good.
One of the best. I don't like I never tried to be a producer. I never tried to be an engineer. I just want to be the artist. Now I had to be like the manager and promotion mark. That's just because you have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So what I do, I assist on set like it needed because I watch and I pick up fast.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm not in the scene, I help with the boom or the lights or stuff like that. But I'm focused on being one of the best actors to come. So my mind can be focused on trying to write something when I want to be in front of the camera. I don't have no passion of being behind the camera right now.
Yeah.
It's all about being in front of it. So I'm going to put my time on it.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. So you heard it here on Sipping Hot Chocolate at the Round Table. Joshua Farmer will be one of the best known actors there are.
Now we're going to claim it. Yeah.
Yeah. On today. Okay.
Oh,
So we're looking forward to seeing that. So who are some of the people that you aspire to like act with?
Denzel for sure.
Oh yeah.
Samuel, Adam Sandler.
Yes.
Ice Cube. John Singleton has passed, so
yeah,
I really want to work with him as a director. I would love to work with Steven Spielberg.
That'd be dope.
Julia Roberts, Tom Cruise, Forrest Whitaker, a lot of big dogs, but like Michael B. Jordan, that's coming up. I see he's directing, executive producing now. It's really good. Even Marcus Houston, they doing him and Chris Stokes really doing a lot. So
they have some stuff on Tubi too, right?
Yeah, they running. Yeah. They got some big stuff on there. So, and a lot of the upcoming people, that's really working hard and putting their time into it.
Yeah.
I like working with people that take it serious because that's how we make the film better when both of us or all of us are really in tune with what we're supposed to be doing. So I be looking forward to working with everybody that's ready to work, really.
Yeah. That's nice. Sure. So when it comes to music, are there any local people that I know Prince DJ, but he's getting a name for himself.
Yeah, Prince be working.
Yeah, any other artists locally that you would like to work with? Y'all listen up?
Oh, let's see. It's a lot of good ones right now, like Trey Adventure. We talked about him, and Eddie Valero, Lavish.
Yes.
Knows the Wave. He's upcoming.
What about Lil Q? Have you heard of her?
I got to see her.
She's like, I think she just graduated high school.
So I got to go check her out.
Beast.
So I got to check her out. I definitely put my ears on her.
Yeah.
Because I know K Carbon, they do their thing too. So
they already out there. Yeah, they not local like that no more. They local, but they on over there.
I love the upcoming people. I would love to work with just kind of give them some game and like show them how to creatively put songs together and really create the music. Because I still love the process of it. So that's why I kind of help out, like co-manage and do A&R work now. Even as an actor, I still help artists out and stuff like that.
So I heard you mention Lavish.
Yeah.
Lavish, she has a lot of hits out right now. Doing her thing here in Memphis 10. She's traveling with some things that she got
on tour
going
right now.
Yeah.
I'll be behind the scenes helping her.
She just did something with Dime, Jessica Dime.
The SDN remix.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. And she works with the guy that owns the Plex, basically. So you actually co-manage her.
I co-manage her.
That's it. So why haven't you put out something with her?
Because I be focused on the artists doing what they need to do. Like I help, like she called me and said, "What you think about this?" I'm like, do it like this, we'll do it. But like I just go where needed. Yeah. When she needs me on something, I definitely do it.
But I can see that being a dope collab.
Yeah, especially like a twerk song or something. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Because that's what she about. Like she gonna get it. She
gonna get the crowd going.
That's her type of time.
Yep.
So
she got good energy.
I'm a superstar. I love it. And she's doing big things. So shout out to Lavish. Well, now what's your next endeavor? Are you just working strictly with movies right now? Yeah,
that's it. I got like 3 scripts right now that I'm reading, and a 4th coming, and that's just for the rest of this year. That's all I'm focused on. I'm gonna do outside of what I'm doing with me, Rip and Marquino. I'm gonna do some traveling next year. With some outside directors, stuff like that. Yeah. But after I do, because I'm dedicated to the Memphis community filming thing, so that's why Rip and Marquino are very important to me. I came in with those guys, so I want to keep what we have going, and then just kind of squeeze, other people in.
I love it.
And stuff like that. But that's all I'm focused on. Like we got a new movie called What She Wants. It's dropping in August. Yeah. So I have another one on there. It's
now
really
what's that about?
It's some crazy. It's about a young lady She's dating this guy, and you know he kind of dangle the money over her, like she got to do what he say type of thing. Then you got the old charming me comes in and you know try to take her away from that, but I got to go against the big dog, which is him, to kind of get him out the way so I can get her. You know.
Yeah.
But you know, outside of that, I still kind of have my own thing going on, so that creates a little bit of chaos.
Yeah.
So you have to see it.
So
It's
you're
pretty crazy.
your own. He said own thing, but he really got somebody.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it. When does it drop?
It's in August. I don't have the exact date, but it's probably between the first and second week in August.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's coming straight to Tubi. There's a lot of more coming to Tubi too, but it's hard to kind of get those dates.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but this one I know for sure because it's a real Maverick film.
Okay.
So they are a little more accurate with the dates.
Okay.
Because they're one of the major distribution companies.
So you have one movie dropping in August or two?
Right now, one. But
Okay.
the crazy thing is it might be two because
Yeah.
the movies that's already on Prime, they can be dropping on Tubi at any given time, you know. So, like when Afghanistan came out, Tolerance came out.
Mm-hmm.
They came out at the same time. That was both from, you know, two of the movies that I was in came out together. So
Yeah.
you just never know. But we know what she wants to come out in August.
So is there a particular role that you have to play? Like, you know, some people stick to a certain type, like they typecast you.
Mhm.
Do you get cast as a certain type all the time, or?
I think my skills have shown I don't have to be because I have been the boyfriend, the killer. I've been kind of the bipolar boyfriend is a little insecure. I've been the super gangster, you know. Then like with Voodoo Village, I'm a kind of a sick person. Like, think he's got like schizophrenia, bipolar or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it seems as I'm reading.
Yeah.
And then, you know, for me to audition it and they see how well I can carry that, you know, so I don't want to be typecast,
No.
but I won't be sitting there saying, man, I'm tired of playing this role. You know, I never get tired of it. That's where you see me in this film, I'm going to go kill it.
Yeah.
But it's not going to stop me from going out to be the preacher in this role or, you know, the policeman. And then, you know, I'm not going to box myself in like that. So if I feel like I can portray that character very well and really give the audience what they want, I'm going to do it.
What's a character or a role that you would like you just really want to play, but you haven't done that yet?
Well, that's crazy. So I think I kind of did it because in the movie, the setup I play a totally different version of myself. See, some of them roles you can still feel yourself in.
Yeah.
But when I play the movie, the setup, I'm like a bipolar, insecure boyfriend, and I've never been that in life.
No.
I never went through phones. I don't search for nothing. I don't try to figure nothing out.
Yeah.
So
if it come,
I don't do nothing.
Yeah, who you say you are.
I don't do none of it. So to play him, I had to really go in my bag because now I got to be this insecure person, and I got to really feel that. You know, so now it's kind of like I'm ready to play a really big role with somebody really big where I can show that I can keep up with them type of thing. You know, like if I was the son of Denzel and we got to really portray this father-son relationship type of thing where, you know, people buying it from both of us. It's kind of that type of thing because I just worked with DeJuan Ford, one of the biggest Detroit, you know, actors. And he told me personally, he was like, dude, you something serious. And I almost forgot why I'm saying that. Jamal, Damaris, and Diesel on the set of Afghanistan. Yeah. After I did my first scene, Jamal hollered out, what kind of flowers you like? And I was like, what you mean? He's like, dude,
come on now.
You just killed it. And then they looked at Krim like, how long he been doing this?
Yeah.
Like, he really just started like, nah. So, you know, me holding my own next to people that's really doing it, they kind of give me my clarification. I'm in the right realm of things. So.
So there's no genre of movie that you have, like, you just want to work with the big dogs to where, because it's something when they have been doing it and they're experts and then they tell you, you're killing it. Yeah.
It's like a rite of passage almost. And then, because it's only one thing kind of gets me with the movies now. They say, he's a Tubi actor. And I don't really get it because it's like Tubi is just a platform.
That's right.
That gave Black independent actors and filmmakers a platform to showcase the movies. Right. We shouldn't be casted as Tubi actors. No, we're on camera acting and selling the story just like
Any
Sony
other-
or
yeah.
Warner Brothers. Like,
Right.
so that's kind of the thing. That's why I say if I can get next to, in a Sony Pictures or BMF or Power,
When
and
you
I
get
can,
next
when I, thank you for saying that. I got to stop saying the other thing.
Mhm.
When I do that, then people can say he's not just dead. But I know
Yeah.
people going to say they want to, but that kind of gets me sometimes.
Yeah.
Be like, you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
It's just a platform. It's like saying you're a Netflix actor or you're a
Right,
Peacock actor.
right.
It's like, what you do?
Okay,
It's
like
just
I'm
a
an
platform.
actor.
Yeah.
Like I do this.
Yeah,
so.
I'm reading the script just
Mhm.
like everybody else. I'm portraying. So,
Yeah.
but I'm really ready to be in an Adam Sandler type movie, like
Yeah.
something like that, where I can showcase a little funny side.
Yeah.
Stuff.
So
like
you haven't
that.
been in a comedic type of
because I want to be in one that's I'm trying to figure out how to say it, like
white.
yeah. Because it's like
Yeah.
they comedy is so
Different.
dry and raunchy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I always wanted to be the little black guy in the white cast.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's been a thing since I was watching American Pie.
Well,
and,
that's
you
what
know
you're
what I'm saying?
doing.
So that's one of the things I'm looking forward to for real, like to be around them and just peep that.
Well,
like
that's
see
nice.
on Pineapple Express and all them
Yes.
super bad.
Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah.
That'd be real cool.
Well, it's coming.
No, for sure.
Yeah. You didn't want to say it. You like.
I'm trying to figure out.
I don't want them to counsel me before I
Yeah.
even get where I'm trying to go in this industry.
I think comedy is only one genre I would kind of be picky on,
Mm-hmm.
picking the role, because with comedy, it's kind of, you got to be careful, because what they write might not be as funny as it looks on paper, and then it kind of make it kind of corny, like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
that's why I say I'd be kind of careful with that.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
I think that's the only one I really be kind of like, I don't know about.
Yeah. But I mean, if you laugh, then it probably is funny, right?
Yeah, but it's like if the director say, you can improv with it, just give me that natural bit, then I'll be
Yeah.
like, okay, cool, because
Okay.
everything wrote, I don't think is meant to be said.
Yeah.
And some directors lately, they give, when they see I know how to improv, they give me a little green light to ad-lib and kind of veer off a tad bit.
But a lot of people are getting sensitive now with this comedy. Like
Exactly.
we can't even talk or have a comedian get up on stage and do comedy
Yeah.
without it being. I'm so sensitive. Oh my God, you hurt my feelings.
And I don't like that. Like
Me
that's
either.
why I say I have to be careful, because I want to go all the way there. That's what we doing. Like,
What'd you
it's
say?
just
Take me
fun.
all the way there. Don't
Yeah.
drop me off halfway.
Yeah, I just want to have fun. So that's what I say I'd be like,
Yeah. Well, it's coming. And you'll be able
I
to get on
appreciate
set
that.
and have people laughing and being like, I remember when you said that I was sipping hot chocolate at the round table.
now for sure.
Yeah.
This is gonna be one to remember. for sure.
So, what is your favorite part when it comes to acting?
Once I've reached the potential of understanding the characters, that's my favorite part. And I'd be
Okay.
like, I'm them.
When that light bulb hits.
like when it hits and I'm reading the script, I'm reading, I get it, and we get into the form where we finna say action, and I feel it. I'd be like, it'd be so fun to feel yourself transition,
Mm-hmm.
because even on set, people like, oh Lord, there go Amari. They don't even say my name.
Yeah.
I just became the character, or whoever I'm playing. That's really fun because it's like, man, I done mastered that character.
Yeah.
I'm really this person right now. So just refer to me as Keith. If that's my name on set, I'm Keith. And I really love this. So I just really love going into the part of acting.
Yeah.
That's the fun part. Like, you becoming, what
That's
I'm saying?
good.
Just showcasing it. I love it.
Because some people think that, like, with acting, it's nothing. It takes a lot, right?
It does.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Explain that process.
Because for one, the most important thing, you're learning the script. And you're learning a lot of lines. And on top of you learning your lines, I have to know yours too. If we set partners,
Mm-hmm.
same partners, because I can't make it seem like I'm waiting on you.
Right.
So now you have to learn emotions on top of your lines
That's
to
right.
fit the scene.
That's right.
So you're doing all this in one, So, and I think that's what people don't understand. They're like, put me in the move. I'm like, you understand, like, you don't just jump in front of it and it's just because it don't go that way. Like, you got to really take yourself out like the camera's even here. And like I said, remember these lines and things and the emotions, because I think some of the most important part of acting is understanding the emotions and the range of emotions. And I think that's what a lot of people don't understand, because I think the thing that grabbed directors from me is when they watch me when it's not my part, I'm still inside of the film. I'm not just not like. And then I was like, I'm still moving about as naturally as I can be, and the emotion that's showcasing throughout it, they can see it. So I'm not like this. He just one way. No, my emotions range because I'm going with the character of what's going on. So, like I said, I study this stuff every day. I wrote this stuff. My uncle is Kenneth Farmer. Mm-hmm. He had played in several big films. One of the biggest ones, he played with Keke Palmer and Carmen in the movie when she was a slave.
Yeah.
He was the slave granddad in that movie.
Okay.
Yep, and the only class I ever took was his. I went to his house, and he had me sing Mary Had a Little Lamb and different emotions. And just good. That alone, it clicked.
Yeah.
Just that right there. And he was showing me the range. And I read this stuff every day, and I look at acting coaches on YouTube just to understand the basis of the scene and, you know, what you're supposed to be doing in emotions. Because I think that's the biggest part is the emotions and stuff like that, because we're trying to sell something to people. And I think that's the conception people don't get. Like, we're not just jumping. Let me say this. All of us is not just jumping in front of the camera, just doing something. A lot of us really trying to give you guys a really great story.
That's right.
Yep.
Right. And tell that person's story. For me, I think people don't understand the dynamics of no longer being yourself and being vulnerable enough to be whatever that character needs you to be in order to speak for that character, to reveal whatever the storyline is for that character. That's a hard thing to do. Exactly. It really is.
Because you leave yourself.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, I don't hit no women and stuff like that, but I had to hit a woman in the setup.
Right.
So I couldn't be like, man, I don't hit, because I'm reading, I'm like, I was feeling kind of real. Do I gotta hit her? But then I thought about it. Josh, you don't hit. He does.
That's right.
So go here.
And I hear a lot of people on say, I don't like that name for me, or I don't like how my hair is. I'm like, this is not about you. Okay? It's not about you.
It's not about, it's whoever that character is, you know, and that's what I try to really, that's why
that's what you do.
Especially the character don't have a bio, that's why I created. And I learned it from my uncle.
That's good.
He was like, take the time and give them something. That way you have some to really become the character. Because the more you give them a bio, you grow with the character. You like, dang, he was messed up like that. Because like on the setup, I started saying that he had he was like a mama's boy with mama issues. I just come up with it. But it helped me with him so much, because every time I would do a scene with a woman, I just kind of get angry. Because I'm thinking about him and his mama issues that I gave him. But it just felt like it was perfect for a year.
Yeah. So have you ever had to cry on set?
Yeah, I had to cry when I did this jail commercial with Stan.
Yeah.
He's doing commercials for gun violence, and I had to play a guy that had killed somebody, and I keep seeing him, and it's like he's constantly like taunting me, you know, like I never forget, you know what I'm saying? But he just keeps popping up, and at the end I had to like break down, like, dude, I get it, like I remember you, you know what I'm saying? And I had to really cry, and I got this tip from YouTube. It's so crazy. This acting coach out of California. And he just pretty much said, go into a place, you know, that saddens you. And I think it's one of the difficult things for me, because I'm not really a sad-like person. So put my headphones in. I went to this place. They let me keep my headphones in until they said action. When I took them off, it's just...
And you really cried
I was really crying. I had to go get myself together after, because I went to a place. Now I got to get myself out of that place and get back to work. Yeah. So no, it really was like if you see it, there was real tears.
Yeah. I cannot. Like I've tried so hard to cry fake tears. Yeah. Like I cannot. I can make my face look like it and all that, but I have this little bottle. I said it on my other segment before. Like I have a little bottle, and I call it my bottle of tears, and it's water in it, and I just drop it in my eyes and it get water in it, and I let it run.
I've done it before too. Just because we was kind of pushing for time, so I couldn't really go through the routine to do it. Because there is a little routine with this.
Oh, okay.
You know, you kind of really got to separate yourself from all the noise, put on whatever song kind of get you emotional.
Okay.
But it's more easier than it is hard. Because sometimes I just do it driving, sometimes just to try to...
Really?
Just try to, and I started noticing... if you have certain traumas or certain, just a passing.
Oh, I done had some traumas.
So this for people, you have to put yourself back there. Just say, like mine was my grandmama in the casket. Even though she was older, I wasn't sad at the funeral. Mm-hmm. I was sad when they lowered her in there. Mm. I went back to that place. Okay. And just like I felt the goosebumps, like even now, I feel them. Yeah. As soon as you feel that again, I was by myself, I see her face. The rest was history. Because it's just going into a place that really saddens you. And I think one thing I learned with acting is that you're becoming somebody, but you still have emotions of your own too that you can bring to mix with them, you know. And that's one of the best things I had. And I think that's why it'd be so natural too, you know, because I'm not overacting. You know, what would I do in this position for real? You know, if the director, now unless the director say exaggerated, you know, you naturally kind of remember, well, shit, if I caught my wife in the bed, I know what I'd be, you know, something like that. But so
you have to be vulnerable, and so sometimes we're not so vulnerable because we don't want to take ourselves there, or we can't, or we don't know how to. So I think that's my thing, is allowing myself to go there in that place. I don't know.
Yeah, you just got to let go, because you're going to look crazy. Yeah. You know, don't nobody have the prettiest cry. I knew I was going to look not like myself. Yeah. But the whole thing, and when my uncle watched it, him and my auntie was like they was blown away. They was like, what the, you know, and just was in 30 seconds. But it's more easy than it is hard, though. Yeah.
Well, I'm not a pretty crier, but I don't care about the look. It's more so I just don't know how to tap into that thing or whatever.
I promise. Just go in the room and just start. I bet you do it.
It might come in handy.
Especially listen to your song. It might be a certain song that just get you them wedding songs, or, you know, something about it. Something that's real sad.
That might be it.
That helps so much because it gets you emotional, you know.
Like, I ain't married.
And that really helps, because I was listening to the Wiz Khalifa song when Paul Walker died. It's been unknown. Yeah. That gets me.
Really?
Yeah. Because it makes you think of a passing of somebody.
Cry.
Well, if I go into the mindset of it, if I think about the passing,
So let's talk more about you. So who is Joshua Farmer?
She's a really cool dude. Just genuine. A good guy but a bad boy. Like,
you keep saying this. Good guy but a bad boy. Give us an example of a good guy but a bad boy.
Because it's like, I'm all smiles, I'm fun, I'm cool, but I don't take no mess. Yeah. Like at all. I'm a provider, protector, you know, and that's where the bad boy stuff come in. Because a lot of people, first thing they say, I didn't know he can get like that. Mm-hmm. You know, but I put the bad boy away because I be, you know, like afraid sometimes, you know, because it's like, when you're a no tolerance, you know, person, then it's like if you throw a rock at me, I might throw a car at you. So just don't throw nothing at me. And that's why I be full of smiles and I'm happy, and because that's what I love doing. So if you take me out of that, then you're making me angry. Okay. And now I'm angry because I'm angry. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that. But Joshua, he really cool, though. I'm really a vibe. Like, I believe just positive. Like, and I know it's kind of cliche, but I always ask people, like, why can't we just be positive? Like, we don't have to argue. Like, I'm one of them kind of like, we can debate. If you want to debate, well, let's do it and get it over with. Like, if me and you have a conversation and it's, you know, we are in the debate, once we're done, I have said everything I want to say to you. I'm not calling nobody after. Yeah. You know so
making like, it a big old fiasco.
You keeping it going. Yeah. You know, so I'm one of the ones like, bro, it's all good.
Just chill.
Yeah, I'm super chill. Like I said, I got player ways, and that's come from being around pimps and players. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dude, it's more. I'm for real, like, not a player, like, not like I'm saying because a player, what I grew up on, a player was just a really smooth person that just get money.
I thought that was
well, it's being a player is part of it, but it's actually a way of living too. Yeah. A player, like, I'm not finna embarrass myself. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll deal with that later. I'm not finna embarrass myself. I'm not finna, you know, mess my fit up playing with you. You know? Yeah. Maybe dealt with on another day. It's just, that's player ways. It's not all about, like, pimping, but it's like too cool type of thing. Like, dog, for real. You know what I'm saying? So that's who I am.
What's your favorite color?
Blue, but I wear it not that much.
Not that much.
I just like it.
You like that color?
It's really smooth color.
Okay. Yeah. If you could have one wish, what would your wish be?
For myself or just?
Just period. If you want to do it for somebody else, that's fine.
I guess I would wish for like.
Honestly, like not political.
Not for
just real.
I would wish for probably unlimited knowledge. Because I always think about certain stuff. I'm like, I can wish for money, but then what you do with it?
Yeah.
Or I can wish to live forever. Then who you here with? You know. So I be.
Who you here with?
You know. So I really think like, what could I use to get a lot of things I want?
Yeah.
Well, no, for real, you know, like,
who you here with?
Because
ain't nobody else here.
It's like,
everybody look on. Who you here with?
Exactly.
Go ahead. I apologize.
No,
that was too funny. Go ahead.
But it's just like knowledge because you can do so much with it.
Yeah.
You know, and then I can get the things I want because knowledge will bring me wealth.
Yeah.
Knowledge will bring me stuff to be more healthier, to live longer. Knowledge will bring me something to be a better parent, better boyfriend, husband, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
So I would wish for something that I can use that would build a tree of more branches. You know, some people get that.
Fruit.
Yeah, and it's just people get this one thing and be like, then what you do with it? Because if you don't know what to do with money, then you just spend it and then it's no longer there.
That was good.
So that's kind of my thing. And that's how I really am. I'm really deep like that. I be.
Yeah, you deep.
And I never said that before, but that's just how my mind works. I'm like, well, it would be that. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah. That's good. I just, I was going to put up a post, which I still have it in my little notes, that some people are shallow. You can't never take them to the deep where they'll drown.
For sure.
You know, and it's okay.
No, it is.
So, yeah.
You just said the most important thing. Everybody can't go where you're going or where you want them to go.
Yeah.
You know.
They're not meant. Everybody's not meant to do that.
Right. 100%.
So it's okay. Yeah. And sometimes we're not even equipped ourselves to get to where we're, wanting to go. And so when we're where we are, it's a time to be cultivated and develop and prepare ourselves for where we're going into the deep. Like you can't just go into, like if you scuba dive, you can't just jump in there and think you're gonna go. No. So you have to prepare. You have to have all the essentials. And so that's the way life is, right?
No, that's for real. That's why they're lifeguards. That's why us non-swimmers should not be trying to help somebody drown.
What you say, both. So you can't swim?
I can survive.
You can survive.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not a pro swimmer.
Yeah, I'm not a pro. I
can probably get out the water. That's about it.
So yeah,
I ain't a water person.
Cool. So, who is your who inspires you, or who has inspired you in your life?
I think my just upbringing. You know, mom, grandma, my uncles, because everybody played a part in my life. See, I was blessed because I had my dad's side, my mom's side, and my stepdad's side. And we talking about this was complete families.
Yeah.
You know, family functions, everybody's there on all sides.
Yeah.
I had people that was in college, people that was in the street college, people that was in a lot of different things. And my mom, she put so much into me. Like, whenever people say that boy gonna be something, yeah, she stamped it. She knew her baby was something. Yeah. And she always was like that with me. Like, I didn't get it at first. I'm like, well, my mom be so. She really be like, I'm gonna be somebody. This is a young age, So watching her raise me, and my sisters, and how she moved about, and how my family, like that. It's like I was this light without on each side of the family. Yeah. It was always, So having that was inspiration because I'm watching real life stuff go on and how people getting out of it, and how they fixing on it, or if they go down this road and it went bad or they went. That was my inspiration. I never looked at people as inspiration. I think it was because I was surrounded by so much family. So,
but that's your first part, right?
Yeah.
They inspire you.
Yeah, they inspire me. No, for sure. Yeah, because they was owning stuff and running stuff, and like I get what I need right here.
When you said that your mom believed that you were going to be somebody, it made me think of the song, if you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. That right there, No, I don't have that voice, but thank you. But that's what it made me think about. And then you were talking, I'm like, oh, he's doing his motivational speech.
No, for real. It's real though, because it's like that's what I paid attention to.
Yeah.
I never a celebrity or nobody I can never say they inspired me. I became me through my family.
Your family.
Yeah.
That's real good. That's because they're the foundation though.
Yeah.
And that's what lost sometimes in family structures.
Mhm.
You know, it's like we're so busy on the go, microwave type of action and things like that, and interaction, that the children now are not getting what they need from the family structure. And then they go to
Exactly.
school and they lose it there too.
Yep.
So when it comes to Memphis 10, do you love it? You love your place? Because I know you said something about you stick with the core people that you started filming with because they're from where you're from.
Yeah.
So, like, do you love your city?
I do. I do. I used to wish like it was better ran, you know. But it's kind of like it's hard to, because everybody be doing all this talking, and I'm not really much of a talker. It's like if we say we're gonna do this, then let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, there at 9 a.m. ain't nobody else there.
Yeah.
They just was talking.
Yeah.
So I lost a little bit of love for it. That's why I moved to Atlanta and Texas and California.
Mm-hmm.
And when I moved, I was impressed with how they were ran and how structured they were.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of had me a little upset about where I was from.
Okay.
Because it was like, you kind of have like man, I miss so much, or I lost so much from being here.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate to say that, but everybody that means something told me, if you were born in California or Atlanta, you would be something so totally big because of how I carry myself. But carrying it around here is like they don't get it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like the love-hate thing with it. But that's why I try to help out the people I can and give out knowledge, and I always respond to people because I just try to be the one that's doing something, not just talking about it. So I try to do what I can. Yeah. You know? But I mean, Memphis made me strong, really tough.
Yeah.
So when I moved outside of here, I feel like I wasn't afraid of nothing.
You can take on everything.
Yeah. Like, so I will say that it built me really tough for sure. Yeah.
That's good. So I'm from California.
Oh, okay.
And,
yeah. That's what's up.
I'm from Cali. Lived in Memphis off and on all my life. And I do see the difference. Mm-hmm. And I traveled a lot, so I do see the difference. Yeah. I can't say that I call myself a Memphian basically because, you know, I've adapted and I'm here and things like that. But I do understand exactly where you're coming from. So with that, and you said that you want to help, do you get back to the community, and in which ways do you see yourself once you get to where you're going, being able to allow Memphis to benefit or the community to benefit from what you do?
So I worked in mental health for 10 years. Mm-hmm. I was a supervisor at Lakeside and Crestwood, dealing with kids. Yeah. So that's the way I like to give back. Because I know adults, they already kind of molded into who they are, what they're going to be. The kids are more of my focus. Mm-hmm. So that's why I try to have conversations with them, you know, game them up. And like I said, the stuff that I do to give back, it's not on camera. It's not documented because I'm just naturally doing it. Right. I'm not doing it for clicks, views. I'm just giving game and trying to, you know, encourage them to do something a little different, you know. And if you are going to do that, then you need to understand what comes with that type of thing. So I'm more of I just speak to them instead of talking at them. Yeah. You know, and a lot of people don't know it because, like I said, I don't film it. Yeah. But I do it a lot.
And they listen more when they know you care.
For sure.
When they know that you come from what they come from and you can relate. So maybe one day you might have a farmer's field where you have the kids and they can act and they can do all the different things and you can actually get them involved in that type of entertainment industry. Maybe.
No, that's for sure. I'm definitely going to build some type of platform here to where it's well ran and we give opportunities, you know, for real. But I know that's a process, but I know in time it'll get there for sure, though. Yeah. That's definitely on my to-do list.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's awesome. Yeah. Speaking of kids, without telling your year of birth, when's your birthday?
February 17th.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Right there by Valentine's.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
okay. That's where the player come from. Nah, he said player too. But
that's where it
players
come
have to be charming, right?
For sure.
Yeah, no, seriously. That's nice. Yeah. Okay. So, in a year from now, what can we expect from you?
To be even further in the acting world. You know, you'll be seeing me on bigger movies and bigger platforms. And the team that I'm with will be putting out bigger movies, you know.
Yeah.
So that's just my thing, just to continue the journey that I'm on with the people that I'm doing it with. Like I said, with Rip Entertainment and Marquino and a lot of others. Like I'm about to work with Jason, and I done work with Keith, Jason Martin.
Okay.
I work with Keith at Venture Quest. So I'm really, and then Tony, can't forget my boy Tony Harris. We got to do Voodoo Village.
Nice.
So my whole thing is, let's become big together. I can become one of the biggest actors. Y'all become some of the biggest directors, and people look back and say, they done it.
Yeah.
They are the visionary people from Memphis when it comes to the films, you know, and I be a part of that. Because I try to bring everybody together. Because one thing I will say, it's a lot of disconnect going on, but it's not as actors. It's more so on the
producers
backside
and writers and directors. They're doing their thing.
And I had to tell somebody not too long ago, I say, you can't make this like, we got to pick a side. Yeah. We're professional actors.
We're going wherever.
We shouldn't have to pick a side. No. You know, Rip, that's my dog. That shouldn't disqualify me to work over here because you have a disagreement about something that, who cares?
Right.
He filmed this way, you film this way, who cares? Everybody got their own style. You know what I'm saying? It's like a hairstyle or a clothing style. Why should it be a problem? Yes. So I let the directors know the positive stuff they need to hear.
That's right.
I don't care about no negativity.
That's right.
If I got to make up something positive, I will. He said, man, you doing your thing. I'm going to make it up if I have to.
So that you can bring the peace.
Yeah, because sometimes the negative stuff comes from just out of thin air.
Yeah.
Because of you might not be vibing and you go say, well, he said this about you.
Yeah.
A critique is not a hate.
That's a messy person. So.
But yeah, and it's going on. And I hate to be the one to address it, but this is part of the bad. But this is, see, this will not come out and I have to send a message.
Yeah.
And I want people to know, stop doing that.
Stop doing that.
Like for real, we professionals. Y'all are professionals. Be that way.
That's
you don't have to like what they doing, she doing, he doing. We all in the realm of trying to create films for the Memphis film community. We're not worried about Detroit. We're not worried about LA. They got their thing, they rolling.
That's right.
We got to do this. We don't got to be friends. We don't got to be family, but we professional workers, and that's what we all should be doing. And I want everybody to know this so we can cut the BS out in this road.
That's right.
So I want to be the person that stand on it and fix it.
That's it.
So
that was good. And then the thing about it is that if I didn't come and tell you, I don't need you to tell the next person. Exactly. If I'm talking to you, that's where I can tell them when I get ready. You know, so to me, I feel like a person can tell their story better than anyone else. So don't tell my story. I'll tell it. That's why I get people on my show to tell their story.
And
so yeah.
And like I said, a critique is not a diss or a negative. I don't have to like the way you do something.
Yeah.
That's just me.
That's right.
But people make it seem like it was said bad about you.
Right.
You know, and that's because everything I think with the behind the scenes stuff, it comes from people constantly saying stuff on different sets.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say this again to the camera. When you go on somebody's set, be quiet.
Yes.
Don't talk about, if you heard something over there, that's their business.
Right.
You know, we're not police detectives. We're not trying to solve a case.
That's right.
We're just trying to create film, so be quiet.
That's good.
Because you'll end up blackballing yourself because us as directors, we might figure it out and it might look at you like the problem. Now everybody's saying don't work with him or don't work with her.
Mm-hmm.
So just leave that stuff alone. You know, if there's no death threat, somebody finna come kill somebody.
Let it go.
Yeah, let it go. Because it's messing up. We're taking long to get to where we at because of it.
Because we're not coming together.
Yes.
And you know, I feel like this. This is what I've done. Anybody that I have worked with and we didn't click or we didn't mesh, who cares? Like, I'm not going to go. If they do a great job, they do a great job. And even if I don't believe that this is where I need to be, that doesn't mean that I can't refer them out to someone else or anything like that, because you and that other person may work well together where me and that person didn't. So it doesn't, you don't have to go back and be like, stop. No, so I agree with Joshua.
No, seriously. And I want to say this, and I'm saying this because I respect these people a lot. And Rip and his wife Andrea, they are some of the most genuine people. This is for real in this business. Mm-hmm. They catch a lot of flack because I think they were the first to do it at a certain level, and they have achieved a lot without getting a lot of people involved as far as the behind the scenes. But let me explain something. They don't run from help. The help just don't be there.
Mm.
And they just don't sit around and wait. They're going to get it done with what they have. And it's just that simple.
He definitely
And
want
like,
to get it done.
so I just always want to speak up for them because they be quiet about it, but I don't be feeling it though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna speak up, just like I'll speak up for anybody if it's something wrong. But now they really genuine people, and they laying out a really dope foundation.
And that's loyalty too.
For real.
I mean, like if you see something and you want to nip it in the bud, the best way to do that is to speak up.
No, for real.
So,
and I do it publicly.
Yeah.
Like I'm not the one that hide and I tell you, girl, you know you're doing your thing. I get around for like, I don't know. No, you doing your thing. I see it on camera. This is one of the best things I've seen.
You thank you.
No, this is really dope. So
thank you.
And I think it should just be more of that.
Thank
you know what I'm saying? It's not knocking nobody because I'm ready to work with a lot of people.
Yes.
But I'm talking about the people I work with. Even Marquino. I put Marquino and Rip together, and Marquino came on set and was working on set with us. He films his own movie. He came on set helping with sound.
That's great.
And that's how it's supposed to be. It's like if everybody start doing it,
let's collab.
It'll be so big because we got very talented people behind the scenes on set working together.
Yes.
It's no big eyes, no little U's. You know, I'm a director today. Tomorrow, I'm an assistant director,
that's right.
producer. And like, just do it.
I love that. So. I'm with it. I'm with it. It's love. That's the thing. We're missing the love. We're missing. If you love the art, you love the culture, you love the entertainment industry, then you need to be able to put away your differences, massage your differences, and let's work.
No, for real.
So I get that.
100%.
Yeah. So we're coming to the end of our segment. This has been really great.
It's been dope.
Now you're a father, and you're a single father. And with that being said, like you,
I'm not married.
Yeah.
Because I don't want my girlfriend beat up. You single?
No.
So you single?
Let's get that right. Let's get that right. So he's not married, and so he takes on a lot of hats. He wears a lot of hats, and that's what I was bringing into the girlfriend. So she must help out. What'd you say? Hold on. But so you wear a lot of hats.
Yeah.
How do you balance all of that? Being a dad, being a single dad, and then acting and working and all of that.
Being a dad is probably the most important thing first.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
You know, because like I said, when I grew up, I had my dads there, but they were trying so hard to figure life out. I didn't probably get everything far, not like what I didn't need, but kind of like the back end. Like if I wanted to be an athlete, an actor, they couldn't really get me in the realm of those things because they didn't know they had to focus on that. So on the flip side, when I became a dad, my son played football since 5, right? I dedicated my time to that because I want to see where we at now. He's going to college this month on a full ride to play football.
Congratulations.
So now my baby boy is coming up, and you know, he's getting into baseball and soccer, and my daughter, she's a cheerleader and gymnast. So I focus on that because I enjoy it to build them up because I am who I am.
That's right.
You know, what's for me now, God gonna give it to me. But I have to help raise my kids and, you know, get them where they supposed to be. So I enjoy being a father. It's like, and it humbles you, and it actually keep you focused on what you need to do because you have to always remember, hold up, I got some little ones that need me. So you have to scale back, you know, and stuff like that. So yeah, I love it.
Well, congratulations.
I appreciate it.
Because that fatherhood is something beautiful, especially when we see our Black fathers being a part of their children's life and instrumental. Not just coming to see them every now and again, but actually hands-on.
No, hands-on.
Yeah.
And I'm not old. I had my son in high school, so that's why he's going to college. Right?
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I just had a
and he's doing good, so regardless.
I'm really proud of him. I'm really proud of him. I got to send him off
So you juggle it all by basically keeping the focus
on being a dad. Because I know what to do with the rest of my time. I got to be obedient and disciplined when it comes to what I'm supposed to be doing, you know. So I know instead of going clubbing and all this, I need to be reading them scripts. I need to be focused on that, you know. So being a dad, it's like, I am a dad. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's just natural to me.
Yeah.
I'm going to put them first.
That's nice.
You know, so
that's nice.
That's the thing.
Well,
and I'm not just saying this. My baby mamas can contest to this.
Yes.
They'll vouch for it like 100%.
That you're there. Yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So is there anything that you would like to say before we get off the segment?
Follow me on Instagram, Cast Joshua Farmer. That's CAST Joshua Farmer. Just like I said, pay attention. You know, watch me, watch the growth. Like I say, Memphis. I'm speaking to Memphis on this. I'm not saying be the best of friends. You know what I'm saying? Let's get together and let's uplift this thing and really get this rocket, you know, lifted off and, you know, headed up in the right direction because we like right there.
Yeah.
So a little tweak here and there, adjustment. See, more time I be wanting the best for other people more than just
for yourself.
Because I'm gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you're saying a mouthful though. You know, I did Forex trading and everything, and we used to say, you know, I'll see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. And so when we come together, we can go to the top. You talk about the rocket. That's what made me think about that. We can go to the top together, and then that bottom will get less crowded. So we need to be at the top. And if we stop trying to keep everybody down, because if you're trying to keep them down, your foot got to be on them, right? Yep. So that means you're going to be down too, and you can't get where you got to go instead of allowing each other to lift each other up. So, yeah, we'll see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded.
No, for sure.
And I'll see you too. So, hey.
Much love to all my fellow actors and actresses out there.
Although we love sipping hot chocolate at the round table, we always bring you the hottest tea.